In this video, I'm going to showcase some of the Z80 assembly programming I've done. Now, I actually downloaded an IDE, but unfortunately, a couple minutes before making this video, I actually had a bit of an issue where my source code was not archived when I ran the program after making a change. So I actually lost the converted source code. Now, fortunately, I did not originally write that source code in the IDE. So I actually have how I wrote it. Now, this is actually how I wrote it. So this is pure, unadulterated hexadecimal assembly. I actually memorized just about, I shouldn't say all of, but quite a few of the mnemonics for Z80 assembly. And the formatting here is actually quite deliberate. So let's talk about the formatting. Now this is a game file, but it is formatted in such a way that I'm actually able to glean, just by looking at the spacing, where exactly in the program I'm looking at. So this right here, there are 4 spaces. Since at 9E00 I put 3 spaces, this is actually 9F00 right here, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is 9F10, 9F20, 9F30, etc. And that was important because I updated all of the addresses by hand. So, alright, and this program has, a few glitches in it, so it's probably going to crash, but hopefully it runs long enough for me to actually showcase a bit of what goes on. I am absolutely going to not lose this source code, though. So I'm going to compile it first. Whoops, that's the wrong one. So I've been doing this for about 6 years now. And yet, we still make mistakes. Okay, then we're going to archive this. And again, I know there's an error in here. I know I've, with the IDE, I was able to actually figure out where generally the error was. It has to do with the targets, but as I said, I lost my source code, so at least the secondary source code. Okay. Alright. Let's run this. Okay. So this is Wings of War. It's got some random bullets. It's got a nice looking pause menu with a save and exit feature that sort of works. I say sort of. I cannot recall if I ever got the score part to work or not. Or sorry, the saving to actually work. Okay, so it actually has rockets as well. I'm hoping that I will be able to showcase the rockets before it crashes, because it will crash. Yeah, and there are a few issues with artifacts as well. And here you can see some of the sprites that I've programmed into the game. Please, rockets. Rockets are I think 1 and 4. I actually used calculus for that bomb. It has a derivative in it. Rockets, please. There's a beacon. Oh, and the plane moves really fast. Oh, there we go. So it actually launches rockets at you. And if I can... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so it crashed. But you can kind of see what I've got going there. I also have the menu. I'm just going to put this down. I have the menu and the instructions and things, but I think the game itself is probably more interesting than that. So that's most of the so far.